Okay, so today we are going to review a 2024 Porsche Taycan Turbo S. This car, as y'all know, is powered by, I believe, 4 electric motors that create a staggering 774 horsepower and seriously astonishing 760 pound-feet of torque with a 0 to 60 in blistering 2.6 seconds with a top speed of not too crazy 164 miles per hour. And so let's get into this. As you Porsche fans know, this is probably the second or third quickest electric sedan on the market currently, because this is just so crazily fast. A Porsche Taycan Turbo GT actually just beat the track record of Tesla Model S Plaid again. They beat them twice. And that is one really cool thing about this car. So let's get into this design. The first thing you'll notice is for those Porsche fans out there, Porsche Mission E style front light. This is really Porsche Mission E style. The whole body is. And sometimes if you come right here, it almost reminds me of a toad eyes. I'm not sure why, but this is a really cool car. And as we come across to the front, you'll notice there's barely any air intakes because it's an electric car. The electric motors only sometimes need to be cooled off, but other than that, they don't need to be cooled off or anything like that, or air come to them. And then you'll notice immediately the carbon fiber trim going across the side of this car, stopping, and then as you come here, it'll resume and keep coming across all the way to the back of the car, where it becomes this simple little but really cool rear diffuser. Let me show you up close the beautiful Porsche carbon fiber. And you'll see this going across the bottom of this piece right here. And the body is probably one of the coolest things about this car. As you come across this car, you'll notice immediately the strip style lights. Like I said in my Porsche Carrera 4 video before, that it had almost all Porsches, except for the Cayman and Boxsters, have this rear strip light. And this one is especially cool because when you come across here, then it's these cool grind looking things coming into the Porsche letters, which is, I'd say, a really neat thing about this car. And then as we come along this car, you'll notice the same traditional style rear wheel bulge as in all the 911 models. And then we're walking, and you'll see these pieces optionally. You could get them if you go visit that Porsche configurator. You could get this the same color as the body, this piece right here, and it makes it look 10 times cooler. And then let's come across to the front. You'll see it just looks really cool with this cool frozen berry metallic, I believe it's called, color, and the traditional Stuttgart Porsche symbol. And then so let me show you the trunk of this car, so you could just feel the amount of space it has and stuff. You press this, and the trunk will open, and that's one really cool thing. You have loads and loads of space in this trunk, just way, a seriously lot of space in this trunk, which is really cool with the Porsche floor mats. And let me close this. You have to press that button right there. And then, so let me come around this car, and the handles are open. you open these cool doors, and let's get inside the Porsche Taycan Turbo S. Probably one of the fastest electric sedans ever made. And as we come here, of course, you're going to notice the traditional Porsche style, Porsche 911 style, I consider it, type of race seat with its really nice carbon fiber trim all across the body of the car, which I love a lot. And then you'll have that same, a good amount of space. Just here, you barely have any space. That's one of the only problems. Wait. Right there. You have actually a good amount of space, like not too much, but it's better than the 911s and stuff. Let me close that. And then you have this Toyota Sienna style piece right here. Also the Ferrari, I believe, Ferrari Roma had this styled piece right here to charge the phone, and in the Ferrari Roma it had a cup holder. But yeah, as you see here, you have a really long touch screen going all across the body of the car, which is, and see, I touched that, it turned on. You could turn on all this different stuff. Nope, nothing's going on. But yeah, you could move this around. Seriously, I don't know how to work this. I've never messed with a Porsche touchscreen before. But yeah, you see there's touchscreens all across. It's just completely touchscreens, like all electric cars. The Rivians, Teslas, BMWs, all those electric car models, they all have this huge touchscreen across, which I'm not personally a huge fan of. But yeah. And then I just noticed you have this also carbon fiber trim coming across here, which is another really neat thing. It's really nice position that seats in. They're nice and comfy. Like, I could fall asleep in this thing. It's comfy as it is. Some relaxation. But yeah, and one of my favorite things about this interior is going to be these cool looking seats, which I like a lot. They're really neat. They're only on the Taycans, but on the new Macan EV, you could also get them. If you want to put them up and down, you just go here and get that and move it up or down. And yeah, those are the cool things about this car. But this is really, since it's electric, I guess it's more like it's more simple. And then let me show you one of these other cool things. You're probably wondering before I showed you this piece right here, where's the gear shifter? Where's the gear shifter? Like, there's no shifter. Well, right here, you'll see reverse, neutral, and drive, and actually a park button, which is really cool, and I never noticed that before. But yeah, you just change it right there, which is a really neat thing. Right now, the car's in park, of course. And then, yeah, so let's check out these back seats. And as you'll notice, these Porsche Taycan doors, they seem like really almost miniature. They're like really small but cool. And let's get into back. This is in the 4-seater configuration. You could optionally get a 5-seat configuration. And like I said before, look at how little these doors are. Like, these look like dwarf doors or something. It's just funny the way they're so small. But you have a pretty legit amount of space back here. I have a good amount of leg room. These little like vent looking things. I'm not sure what they're for. Maybe ventilation throughout the cabin. And then this piece right here, easily pull it down. Have your armrest. You could sit in back here, go into sleep or something like that. And it's actually quite comfy. You have your really neat Bose speakers that are gonna sound really nice. You have these, and this car's like super aerodynamic. Like, look at this rear window. It's so low slung. Like, the car's so crazily curved that it's just like there's barely any way to see behind you. But yeah, you have these headrests that say Turbo S on them, just so if you forget. And then, yeah, you're sitting back here. Oh, that's pretty nice. You have some space right here. Some pieces right here that you can move if you're hot. And yeah, And if you look up, you'll notice that this roof is white. Seriously, I don't know why it's white, because if you look at the top, it's actually black. Maybe it's just for like comfort or something. Oh, I think this is actually a light built into it, maybe. But yeah, that's one cool thing about this car. And then you'll see there's leather across the whole seat. Even the back, there's like thin stitched leather, which is really neat. And as soon as I open this door, then you'll see Turbo S go on. Let me come out. And as I was saying before, that's weird. See, it's like white. I'm not sure why. It's kind of strange. But yeah, I hope you liked this video. And let me show you one more thing. One of the funnest, coolest things about this car. You like this? And wait for like 1 or 2 seconds. And one more time. Wait. Good. See how it goes out? You have your electric charging port hidden right there. And just do that one more time. And it closes itself up. You have to kind of push on it, like, you know. Oh, I guess you have to do it 3 times to get it up. And 3 times to get it down. I guess that's what it seems like. Yeah, and one thing I also noticed is that Audi and the Porsche Taycan, they're actually pretty much the same car. And they both have the same little air vent right here, which is really cool. And it says electric right here. When the first Porsche Taycan first started going into production, when I heard of them, like, I thought it was just some gasoline sedan. I didn't know it was all electric, but now I actually know that it's an all electric car. And I hope you like this video. See you next time. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and stay till the end to see some other cool videos from my channel, Xaaron Reviews.